Hello, how are you? Today I'm going to make a wonderful option for your lunch, for your dinner, or for you who want to replace that store-bought sandwich, like a natural sandwich. You know there's nothing natural about those, so I'm going to make a super complete meal, quick and perfect for those who like to snack but don't want to break their diet. My recipe is made without wheat flour or gluten and you'll love it. It's easy, quick, and delicious. Stay to the end, you won't want to miss it. If you love recipes that are easy, quick, and healthy, you'll love this channel. So go ahead and subscribe. And remember to turn on the notification bell to get updates. There are new videos here every day, and you're going to love them. Remember that I'll leave the ingredients, quantities, and the nutritional information for this wrap recipe we're going to make down below in the description. So, to make it, we first blend everything in the blender and finish it in the frying pan. So it's super easy. The first thing I'm going to do here is add the water, and I'll add an egg here. Remember that I have videos on the channel also talking about what happens if you eat eggs every day, whether eggs increase cholesterol or not, the benefits of eggs. I'll leave those down below for you. A little salt to season it, a bit of black pepper, which is optional. If you don't want it, for example, for breakfast, you don't need to add it, but I always like to put pepper. And rolled oats. Oats are an excellent addition to our daily routine because they are very rich in fiber and protein, so the glycemic index of the carbohydrates in oats is lower. They contain beta-glucan, which helps improve cholesterol levels in our body, so there are many health benefits. I have videos where I talk more about the benefits of oats, and I even have a video explaining which type of oat is best for your diet. The difference between oat bran, rolled oats, and oat flour. A lot of people ask about this, so I'll leave that information down below, because if you want, you can also make it with oat bran or even oat flour, there's no problem. But depending on your needs and goals, you can watch the video. I'm gonna blend this here until it's nice and smooth. Let's blend it. Look, I've already blended it. In the meantime, I put my frying pan on the stove. I've already preheated the pan and greased it with a little olive oil. So now we carefully pour our mixture in here, and then we simply wait for it. You don't necessarily need to flip this batter, especially if your frying pan is large like mine, because it spreads out well. The heat isn't very high, but it's not super low either. So let's wait for it to cook, and then we'll think about the fillings. Hold on. So look, it's ready. I really didn't need to flip it. As you can see here, I'm going to put it on the plate now so I don't burn myself, and then we'll assemble it and add the fillings. So hold on, I'll be right back. So look, I've already organized everything here. Let's make our delicious filling. Here I have the cream cheese. You remember that I have a recipe on the channel showing you how to make your own natural homemade cream cheese so you know exactly what's in it. I'll leave the link down below in the description. So, to this cream cheese here, I'm going to add powdered mustard because mustard, besides everything else, is slightly thermogenic, it's very anti-inflammatory, and it has a lot of antioxidants. So it also helps with the weight loss process because of these benefits it offers. Besides having a wonderful flavor. Personally, I love mustard, but if you don't like it, you can also add something else you enjoy, like oregano, paprika. Tell me what your favorite seasonings are, and remember that I have a playlist here on the channel specifically about healthy seasonings for you to add more of in your daily routine. So let's spread our cream cheese here on this tortilla. Let me see if this amount is enough or if I need more or less so it gets really stuffed and creamy, because that makes all the difference in the flavor. Let me carefully scrape it here and spread it out nicely. If you don't want to use cream cheese, remember that I have an entire playlist on the channel with recipes for spreads, mayonnaises, and pâtés that you can use. There's avocado mayonnaise, flaxseed mayonnaise, sesame mayonnaise, and lots of delicious options. So now I'm going to add our chicken. Here I have some chicken that I've already grilled, and I had seasoned it with curry, added garlic, onion, and a bit of paprika as well, but you can use whatever you like. If you want to add tuna, that's really good too, or even some leftover ground beef works well. So let me see here. I let the chicken cool down so I could handle it better here. So let me just organize this a bit better and move more to this end here, which doesn't have as much chicken and is a bit emptier. Now I'm also going to add a bit of tomato here. I removed the seeds from the tomato just so it doesn't make things soggy. You can add whatever vegetables you like. If you want to put in grated carrot, beetroot, what would you put in your sandwich, in your wrap? Tell me. I love seeing your ideas and suggestions. I'm going to fill in all the spaces here to make it look nicer. I think that's enough. I'll just sprinkle a little salt on top of the tomato, just to season it, which is important. Now I'm going to add a bit of arugula, which I think goes really well with tomato. I love arugula. But of course, if you want to add chopped kale, lettuce, let me know which vegetables you like most to put in your sandwiches. Come take a closer look then, so you can see how I'm going to close it. Ideally, you should close it and hold it like this with your hand, so everything stays inside, because otherwise, it'll be a mess. But look how well it works. See how it's packed with filling. It's a complete meal. Look, I put a nice towel here because we also eat with our eyes. Now I'm going to cut a piece so you can see what it looks like inside, the layers and everything. Make this and it will be a huge hit with your family. And look at this. Now this is a real healthy sandwich. And it's a great suggestion even for your weekend, for a day when you want to eat something different and still keep it healthy. I really want to try it, so tell me, what filling are you going to use? Check out the playlist. You're going to love them. Remember to like the video because that helps me a lot. And share it with those who will enjoy it, with those who need it. Let's expand this chain of good together because that's what I want here with the channel. Let's try it. It's amazing. The dough turned out really soft, but it's golden on the outside. It really has a very neutral flavor. It's interesting that you hardly taste the oats at all. The dough has a very mild flavor, and the filling is incredible. This cream cheese with mustard is wonderful. Make this recipe. You're going to love it. See you next time. Bye.